Hello everybody, this is your boy the Almighty Green Titan bringing you a video of today's events. The parade was today and it was approximately 3 hours. It started at 10 my time and ended at 2 o'clock, which was 10, 11, 12, 1, which was approximately 3.5 hours. The Super Bowl parade was. They were marching down the streets of Philadelphia. But before I begin, please comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification post button, and smash those likes. All right, now can finish doing what I was saying. But anyway, they were walking down the streets of Philadelphia. Everybody having fun. I think I seen one event where Saquon Barkley stopped and got they say he was the ball boy. They say he picked the ball boy up off from the other side of the thing, picked him up and let him enjoy the festivity. I think that was a grateful thing to do. It just goes to show what kind of heart he has. This guy has a great heart. That let me know that let me know that he willing to give his shirt off his back for you. Then a lot of other events that's happened. They just got through recently speaking at the podium at a few seconds ago before the video came to an end. Everybody had their say. They thanked the organization, Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, Dan, I forgot the guy's name, Dan Malosky, I think that's his name, and the entire organization, fan base, organization, players, teammates, all was named from different specific players that has something to say at the podium. The Eagles are two-time Super Bowl champion. That is my team for 44 years. This year is going to mark 45 years that I've been a fan of this one organization. And I can sit up here and just say that I am 53 years old. I was 51 when the Eagles. I'm sorry, I was 49. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. 53. I was 47 to 48 years when the Eagles won their first Super Bowl. So I had a chance to enjoy them win the first Super Bowl before I turned 50 years old. And now I'm 53. They won 2 Super Bowls, and I am glad to be a fan of that fan base and to be a fan of that team organization. I've always have said one team, one club, one organization. That's what I've always have believed in, and that's my team for that long. But to see all the new guys and the veterans of that team to go out and win the Super Bowl the way it has occurred. Now, but I'm gonna say this: there's two things, and there's 3 possibilities. If the Eagles have not had, it wouldn't be in the position that they're in now. First of all, I'm sorry, 3. The first one is the draftees. The Eagles have drafted 4 or 5 guys from the University of Georgia. We can sit by and name them all day. We could say that Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith. Then you can look at the cornerback, Ringo, and they just recently signed one guy named Siney, whatever his name. He was a former New York Jets corner, and the Eagles picked him up off the waiver wire, and he's part of that team. He's now had a Super Bowl championship ring. You know what I'm saying? So the Eagles have had the 6 Georgia players on this team, most of them on defense. Then you have some veterans like BG, Lane Johnson, Miles Lotta, who else? Landon Dickerson. And so with that combined veteran and young nucleus, with the addition of the coaching staff that they had, like Vic Fangio, who's still with the team, and Kelly Moore, who now the coach of the New Orleans Saints. He did a splendid job before he left, and he got Super Bowl to his resume. And so everything turned out really well for the organization for what they did, because when they made it perfectly clear that they need some coaches with experience. And they did just that. They revamped the entire defensive staff and brought in some guys who are mature enough to develop these guys and let these guys go, because it was a situation a few years ago that the Eagles have had a lot of guys on defense and offense and have not had the personnel to develop these guys. All the guys that the Eagles have had were either second, third, or first round picks, and they left. The same could be said for the first round pick with the Eagles had University of Tennessee. I forgot his name, but he was a mess with himself, and he released him, and now he's with the Houston Texans, having a good career with the Houston Texans. Now I think if he had stayed here with this new regime, he probably would have been a better player. But overall, so you can look at all the mistakes that was made by the Eagles organization. And like I said, when you don't have that veteran leadership on offense, defense, special teams, and the coaching staff, you tend to lose sight of talented players that you had, and they wind up going somewhere else and becoming better players. So I'm glad the Eagles recognized that and did what needed to be done to make this team better like they are now. So a lot to be said with Lurie and Howie Roseman, because they knew that they needed some players, they needed a coaching staff to come in and develop these players, and they did. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are the position that we are in now. And it was all in 1 year. They went and got two experienced coordinators, and they turned this team around in 1 year and won a Super Bowl. That got to be a record in its own right. I don't think that's never been. I don't think that's never happened. Probably because the Eagles have already had the talent. It's just that you need the coaching to push that talent to become what they are now. And so that is what happened. That's why we are 2-time Super Bowl champions. The first team won the first Super Bowl. The talent already was there, and they had some guys to help develop some of these guys. They did, but they lost sight of that first Super Bowl in 2018 or 19. I'm sorry, 19 or 20. We started losing coaching members, coaching staff members, and the developmental of some of these guys that were drafted between 18 and 22. That was a mistake of coaches not developing players. So those guys either left through a free agency or they were released. And so now in 2023 came, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, went to the playoffs and lost in the first round to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The following year, which was last season, this season just passed, 2024, coaching staff, new coaching staff, new developmental coaching staff on offense and defense, special teams, and did what needed to be done, and they did it. That's why I said in one season, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and won it all. I am proud to say that I am a 2-time Super Bowl champion fan. I'm so proud to say that. And now, the NFC East, I heard someone spoke about this here a while back, a couple days ago. They said the NFC East is the only division that has 4 teams that have won multiple Super Bowls. No other team ain't even close. So that should let you know right there who's the best. NFC East is the best division in all of the NFL. We won 2. Some teams, I think the Washington Commanders have 3, but they go by Joe Gibbs. The Giants have 4, and Cowboys have got 5. They're the only team with more than 3 Super Bowls. More than 3. I'm sorry. The Giants got 4. I meant more than 4 Super Bowls. The Giants, Cowboys. They the only team with 5 Super Bowls, but they won Super Bowl in the 70s and 90s. Commanders won it. Commanders, then the Washington Redskins won the Super Bowl in the 80s and 90s. The Giants won the Super Bowls in the 90s and in the latter part of the 2000s, before 2012 came to be. Giants won the Super Bowl 2008 and 2011. Or 10, one of them. But anyway, either way you look at it, man, it's just that I'm a proud fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, and I love it, and I can't complain about that. So without any further ado, you guys enjoy y'all Valentine's Day. Today's the 14th, Valentine's Day. Give love to your wife, give love to your moms, your aunties, your sisters, your female cousins out there, first and second born, or whoever, or friends. Give love to them. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. And I don't think we'll end the video on a high note. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. See you guys Tuesday. But I'll be making video between today and Sunday, or maybe Monday, depending on how everything fluctuates. But anyway, wow. Peace out, y'all. And I'm out of here.